In this video, you can get preparation tips for Salesforce Education Cloud Consultant exam and share free practice exam to test your knowledge. Before your preparation, you should know the Salesforce Education Cloud Consultant credential firstly. What experience should have to apply for this exam? You also need to know the exam information. There are 6 topics contained in the exam. You must understand each topic thoroughly. Tips to help you best prepare for your Certified Business Analyst exam. Share Salesforce Education Cloud Consultant Practice Exam from Cert 007. Question 1. The Alumni Association is interested in using Education Cloud to support its operations. The association tracks alumni interests and hosts networking activities. Which of these Education Cloud considerations should the consultant discuss with the association? A. Install Insights platform to understand alumni data. B. Install NPSP into their Education Cloud environment. C. Leverage a third-party app to support event management. Question 2. Staff need to track which requirements must be met for a student application. Which Education Cloud objects should be used? A. Action plans. B. Document checklist item. C. Application material mapping. Question 3. A university is working with a consultant to install and configure the Education Data Architecture, EDA. The university uses the default account model. The university wants accounts to include the first and last name of each contact at the time the contact is created. Which action should the consultant take in EDA settings to meet this requirement? A. Select the Run Backfill button. B. Edit administrative account name format. C. Set the account model to household. Question 4. Which best practice should a consultant recommend to promote utilization of Salesforce in an Education Cloud deployment? A. Use Chatter to publicly recognize early adopters. B. Send a sponsor engagement communication. C. Enable Salesforce celebration in Path. D. Create a Slack group on the day of deployment. Question 5. A university wants to use Education Cloud for student advertising and support services. After enabling Education Cloud and student success, what should the consultant do next to set up the org? A. Turn on care plans. B. Enable academia operations. C. Check the permission set licenses. Question 6. A university is planning an enterprise-wide implementation of Education Cloud. It has asked the consultant to do an analysis of Education Cloud functionality to identify additional apps it may need to purchase. What is a standard feature of Education Cloud? A. Student advising. B. Event management. C. Order management. Question 7. A consultant is working with a customer who already uses Salesforce and wants to enable Education Cloud. The consultant has confirmed that Education Cloud can work in the customer's existing environment. Starting in a sandbox, which location should the consultant visit to enable Education Cloud in the existing environment? A. App Launcher. B. Setting. C. My Account. Question 8. A university using the Education Data Architecture, EDA, finds that some addresses in the system have minor data entry errors that need to be corrected. The university wants to ensure that the system to existing rather than creating new address records. What should they do to meet this? A. Check the Do Not Update before saving the. B. Enable the EDA setting for simple address change treated as update. C. Check the Disable Error Handling setting in EDA system settings. D. Disable multi-addresses in EDA account and contact settings. Question 9. Which best practice should a consultant recommend to promote utilization of Salesforce in an Education Cloud deployment? A. Use Chatter to publicly recognize early adopters. B. Send a sponsor engagement communication. C. Enable Salesforce celebration in Path. D. Create a Slack group on the day of deployment. Question 10. A university to use Salesforce for its recruitment and admissions process and needs to integrate it with the Student Information System, SIS. Which step should the consultant take initially? A. Identify integration layers. B. Disable trigger handler records. C. Use the data import wizard. Why choose CERT 007 study material for your preparation? Subscribe and like CERT 007.